Welcome back to Shin Station. Oh hell, I'll do it. I'll do a trailer breakdown this time instead of a trailer reaction. I actually watched this trailer earlier today. It is the first look trailer for DC's Legends of Tomorrow, the mid-season replacement series that's going to be airing on the CW at the beginning of next year, 2016. At the time I'm recording this, just to give a little bit of backstory, the CW just had upfronts today where they I guess it's a meeting where they bring all the journalists to come out and see previews for the latest shows that are going to be coming up in the upcoming season, to give them information, to show promos so that they can go ahead and report on it for the most part. And this is no different. They've been rumoring this series for a while, and what this series is, it's a spin-off for Arrow and Flash, where you're going to find other characters that have been showing up on those shows team up in order to fight a threat from the future with the help of a time traveler. We'll let the trailer do the talking, and I'll pause during it so that way we can point out a few things. Let's get it going. Yo, DC Comics, man. As if we did not know. Yo, the CW, the network that brought you Dawson's Creek.
And I had every intention of keeping it that way.
Yo, it's Ollie, son.
Had a plan. Life had a different one.
Yo, look at those monsters running.
Stranger.
Oh shit, yo. Yo, Barry, what happened? Yo, man, got the jitters, man. The Chris jitters. Guy hustling, man. Yo, Oliver, what you trying to do with that bow and arrow, man? You must be joking.
Partners.
Yo, we shaking on it.
But the hard, inescapable truth is that sometimes we're not enough.
Us crossing over isn't enough.
Needs a team.
You call this a team?
Yes, Victor Garber, we do. Look at these misfits. Yo, if it isn't Sarah, man. How is she back, guys? She looking dirty, too. What's going on? She's a dirty girl. But who's this newbie right here? Who's this fresh face? I wonder who this is.
A girl with wings and a past life.
Yo, Hawk Girl. Oh, shit. No, I already knew, of course. But apparently one of the new characters is Hawk Girl. And, makes me wonder how they're going to pull this off. But you see a little bit of it in the trailer. Let's see what happens.
Complex.
This will be her grand premiere into the DC television universe. Outside of animated fare. Yo, Sarah is back. So apparently, big spoiler for those who watched the season finale of Arrow. They bring Sarah back from the dead with the Lazarus pit. Must be awful convenient. Now she's been dead for months. Months. I guess they had already established in the show that you can wait up until a year to bring someone back from the dead. So they decided to do it. I don't know exactly if it was Nyssa that did it or if it's Merlin that decided to do that in order to get Nyssa off his ass. Not that it would stop her from getting off his ass, but all I know is she's back to life, and that's pretty cool. As the White Canary, I guess since her sister took the mantle, she decided to change a shade. So here we go with the White Canary, which is cool because in the comic books, I'm not familiar with the character, but I had to do a little bit of research to find out what she's about. And she seems to be an antagonist in the comics, and possibly the main antagonist for the Black Canary now. But she, in the TV show, of course, Sarah takes the mantle, and we know she's not really a bad person unless she decides to go rogue. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see as the series progresses. Yo, look at them. The Brothers of Fire and Ice, yo. Schofield. Schofield is back, yo. Does he have the tattoo of the map of the prison on him? Captain Cold and Heatwave. Look at these killers. Of course they add him.
He clearly knows what to do with.
I know exactly
Broke
what
has
to
Tony
do.
Stark, man. Not so broke.
Most of the time.
Yo, it's just good to see Brandon Routh continue to get work, man. The guy's got such charisma, man. I'm really happy to see that he's a part of this television universe and that he's getting his own show. Now, this series is only said to be half the length of a regular show, like maybe 10 to 13 episodes. I don't know what the exact length is. Let's look at this article real quick. It's a mid-season replacement, so it's meant to kind of just air while the other shows are in hiatus for the mid-season, which I think is great. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. did that during this year during the winter when they went away, and then Agent Carter came around, and that was a pretty awesome show. And then Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. came back and did not rerun once, which I really appreciated, because during the original run of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. in season 1, one of the many things that pissed people off is that show not only didn't engage the audience, but it came and it went at random paces. And that really pissed off a lot of people and made people tune out, because they didn't really know when the show was going to be airing, unless you had to like keep an eye on your local listings, or hopefully your DVR would record it if you DVR the show. But yeah, that really pissed people off. So they learned their lesson, and in season 2, they made sure that both halves of the show aired consistently, save for a special or two. And in between them, they aired Agent Carter. One of the problems with watching Arrow and Flash on the CW is that they run a couple episodes, then they're off for 2 to 3 weeks, then they run, or even a month sometimes, and then they run another batch of episodes, and they do that, and people are kind of getting tired of that. And I noticed, looking at the ratings for the show throughout the looking at the ratings for both shows throughout the season, how their ratings would be down when they came back from a hiatus. And maybe CW finally caught on to that and said, you know what, we're not going to play that game this time. We're going to actually go ahead and have something in between to keep people's interest. And then when we come back, we'll come back full bore with both shows, which I think is cool. Now, I honestly think that both Arrow and Flash should be a total of 13 episodes each per season too, because running a 22-episode show is kind of a tough ordeal, and you could kind of run out of ideas in steam, which we kind of saw with this season's Arrow. And that really kind of got me a little bummed out about how Arrow turned out this season. I think it's really a 3-star season this year, as opposed to season 2, which is a 5-star season, and season 1, which is a 4-star season, out of 5, of course. But this year's Arrow, you can tell that they ran out of steam story-wise in a lot of places. It was a bit of a rough watch, but I wasn't too pained overall. I've seen worse shows, and I know that Arrow can come next season, so I'm looking forward to seeing how the next season turns out. But back to the trailer, man. I've talked enough. Let's go. Look at that, yo, KC masterpiece. Now another question I have is, where in the F? I was about to curse. I might curse from time to time in these things, but where in the hell is Robbie Amell? Where is he, man? He's not listed as a cast member for the show. Now, Victor Garber is, and the rumors on the street are that Victor Garber's character is going to finally separate from the Firestorm Matrix, and then Robbie Amell's character, Ronnie Raymond, is going to merge with someone else. Maybe what's his name, Jason Rush, who they introduced during this season of The Flash. So that's all hearsay. I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but it's funny how they only have Martin Stein in the show as a regular cast member, but Robbie Amell's character, Robbie Amell's character, or Ronnie Raymond, is not set as a regular cast member. I guess that's a way of not having them have Firestorm every episode, because that would make the team too OP. But it's a question that begs an answer. And it's one of those things I hope they don't spoil until we see it in the show, so that's pretty good. But watching the season finale for Arrow, this trailer kind of spoils a lot of the suspense that built up, and may actually kill a little bit of suspense that Flash's final season finale, which hasn't aired yet at the time I'm recording this, is going to set up for next season. But it's still exciting to watch this trailer. I can't really knock it all that much. Let's get back to it. The Firestorm.
What you're up against
time to kiss the shelf.
Which is why it's going to take all of you.
Look at these killers.
His name is Vandal Savage.
Now, Vandal fucking Savage. Can you believe that monster is up in this show as the main villain? They don't show him in the trailer, but I'm interested to see who's playing him. I've looked up here and I don't see that there's anybody listed as Vandal Savage yet, but maybe I overlooked it. But hopefully they get a real charismatic asshole to play him, man. Well, not the actor's not an asshole, but a guy who can play a charismatic asshole. I'm looking forward to that, man. Damn, God, I can't even think of a guy. I was gonna say Jason Momoa, but he's already tied up in the DC cinematic universe as Aquaman, so that's not happening. But back to the show. He's
been alive thousands of years.
Oh, hell yeah, he is.
Immortal and commands the most powerful army the world has ever seen.
Yo, look at that silhouette. We probably won't see him for episodes on.
We could stop him.
Because one day you do. Rip Hunter. I'm from East London.
And I'm a Time Lord. Yo, Arthur Darville. I don't know much about Doctor Who, but this show has got a huge Doctor Who vibe from what I've seen from Doctor Who. I know that admittedly the creators of the showrunners of these shows are huge Doctor Who fans. So because of that, they probably casted this guy alone from that. And now he's going to play a time traveler, Rip Hunter, which of course is a long-standing DC comic book universe character. So it's cool to see him, man. Already he's got presence just in these few seconds in the trailer.
Oh, and the future. I'm a member of the Time Masters, an organization charged with protecting history itself. And in the
That looks like, isn't that homeboy from The Flash? Let's run that back for a second. That looked like yeah, that is the Reverse Flash. Holy shit. They might be using a clip from The Flash, but maybe he'll be an antagonist in the show too, since he time travels as well. Dr. Wells, man. Dr. Wells. You charismatic, nightmarish villain, man. I love you, dude. I can't wait. Hopefully they don't kill him off in the season finale for Flash. That would suck. But Tom Cavanaugh has been doing a great job this season on The Flash, and I'm really hoping that he sticks around for another season. Kind of like how they kept Merlin around for Arrow. That's he's the kind of guy you don't want to see get murdered or killed and not be able to see again. That would really suck. So I guess we'll see what happens. Let's press on.
history itself. And in the future, as unlikely as it may seem, you people become a team.
Why is he lying? This dysfunctional family can't become a team. What the fuck is that? That's crazy talk. Yo, look at the special effects, man. Look at the budget they spending. They might have had to spend another 100,000. No, I'm just fucking with you. But it is kind of amazing the kind of special effects we can have on TV nowadays. Granted, it's nothing compared to the movies, but it works, and I buy it for the most part. I think the special effects in this teaser are better than the ones in the Supergirl teaser so far. So, and I'm looking forward to Supergirl too. That's not a knock against Supergirl. Hopefully they're unfinished special effects that they'll finish in the actual pilots before they air on national television. So I guess we'll see.
Well, those of you who survive at least.
Yeah, we find armies of RoboCops. Yo, Hawkgirl, man, with the scopes.
We will have to travel through time to stop him.
Yo, sliders. Yo, man, they're shooting. They got worse aim than Cobra. With those red lasers. Cobra. So Firestorm, is that just Martin Stein by himself? It's like every time he's on fire, I don't really get a good look at him.
That's the worst Savage can throw at us? We got this thing nailed down.
Why did you say that?
Shades of Avengers Age of Ultron.
I can't imagine any kind of future where I'm a hero.
This guy, I'm telling you, but Wentworth Miller knows how to chew up the scenery, man. Like a shark, man. I love it, though. Some people tell me, man, I can't stand him. He's such a bad actor. It's like, no. He embodies this character so damn well. He embraces the camp for this character. Like, if he acted like that in a drama or a normal, regular show with regular people, yeah, I can understand the concern. But this is a show based on a comic book. There should be a little bit of ridiculum in his performance. And he's embraced that, and he goes in. Hell, even what's his name? I'm trying to remember his name now. Captain Cold, his partner, the Firestarter, or Dominic Purcell. That's the actor that plays him. I'm just checking now. Well, Dominic Purcell, his brother from Prison Break, or John Doe, as I fully remember him. That was a great show, by the way. They both played up for camp, and they play wonderful renditions of those two characters. So I'm all about that shit. Let them eat up the scenery. Let them tear that shit up. Let them have their fill. Let's get back to it.
In the future, none of you are heroes. You're legends.
Oh, Jesus. I'm getting a real tokusatsu vibe from this show. Look at, okay. I'm trying to get a good look at Firestorm and to see if that is Robbie Amell. But I doubt it since it's just Victor Garber in this show. Well, they're throwing punches that should be tearing heads off.
So, you weren't dead?
Nope. You were just small.
Oh, they don't believe. Look at them at Star Labs. Oh, man.
All right. Just watch.
Now, this looks a little rough. Look at that. It looks so rough looking. Yeah, I'm sure they'll polish that a bit before it goes to air. Well, he finally figured out shrinking, and he survived the Arrow season finale, apparently, with the blow-ups. Of course, we knew he was because we knew this trailer was. We knew this series is coming. So, yeah, January 2016 at the earliest, I'm assuming. And I'll just go ahead and put that on again and mute the video. But yeah, it looks like it's a lot of fun so far for DC's Legends of Tomorrow. I've got a few concerns. What's gonna happen? Like, how is Laurel gonna react when she sees her sister again? How's this gonna factor into the show? Is Vandal Savage gonna also cross over into Arrow and Flash? Why in the hell can't they get Roy to be part of the team since he's kind of disenfranchised from the main Arrow team? I know the answer to that is that the actor himself is trying to star in more movies, so he's gonna take it easy on doing actual television work, but he's still gonna guest star on future episodes of Arrow and Flash, so that's good to see. And they got Thea from Thea Queen now playing the part of the Red Arrow, or aka Speedy. So I guess that's cool that she finally took up the mantle and is representing him in that respect. So that's not too bad. Yo Barry with the shrugs. But I'm curious to see exactly how Hawkgirl is going to play out and what her origin's going to be. Is she going to be from another planet, or she's going to come onto these powers on Earth? Yo, that was a horrible way to go for Black Canary, man. But now she's reborn. It's so naked. Look at these jokers. Oh my gosh. Yo, Heatwave, that's his name. Yo, there we go, man. I can't remember shit. But yeah, I like this ragtag bunch of villains and heroes. It makes you wonder who else is going to show up in these shows. At least we know that Arrow and Flash are going to be participating in some of these episodes, so that's cool. But I'm hoping that some of the other characters that we've been introduced to will show up. Maybe we'll even get the appearance of Hal Jordan? Probably not, since they're going to eventually put him into the cinematic universe. I guess it's a huge gripe of mine is that because of the cinematic universe, they're limited on what they can use for the TV universe now. Beforehand, they were only had their hands tied when it came to Batman characters and Superman characters. And even then, they could use some of the lesser characters from each. But now, because the movies are in development, they had to kind of put a kibosh on the Suicide Squad. You might still see little involvements with those characters here and there, but because the Suicide Squad movie is being filmed, which has no connection to the TV universe, it's kind of put a hamper on things developing for the Suicide Squad and the TV show, which is one of the better aspects of Arrow Season 2, and even this season. That was a pretty good episode with Diggle and his wife, and what's his name, Deadshot? Is it Deadshot? Yeah, I believe it's Deadshot. Yeah, Bullseye is the Daredevil character. But yeah, now that we have Will Smith playing Deadshot in the cinematic movie, sorry, that's redundant, the cinematic universe, I guess they had to retire that character on the TV show. But never say never, that guy may come back, depending on if they need him to come back or not. But the show looks good. I like the cast. Hopefully they break the mold when it comes to what the storyline is gonna be about, and that we don't feel like we're treading on old traveled ground as we watch it. So I don't know. I'm intrigued, at least. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and let me know if you guys dig this prospect or plan on watching the show when it airs. I know I am, and maybe we'll even do weekly reviews. I guess we'll figure it out. I need to find people to do those reviews with me, so we'll stay tuned on that. But be on the lookout for more trailer reactions and trailer breakdowns here on Shin Station. Make sure to subscribe. And if you feel like talking to me on Twitter, I'm at Bro Ryu, and we're also at Shin Station on Twitter. And thanks again for watching this video. We'll see you guys next time.